Hi,
Hi.
Yvie. Thank you so
Hi.
much for joining me today. I really appreciate you taking time to meet with me so we can talk about Marcus's learning journey and the wonderful things I've noticed about him lately. So today, my goal is to share three moments that really show Marcus's strength and interest. I'd also love to hear your thoughts about what you've been noticed at home because you know him the best. Together, we can set a few goals that will help him keep growing and having fun, both here and at home. So before we start, how is Marcus recently? How have things been going for him?
Okay, so hi. So thank you for meeting with me too. So Marcus has really been enjoying his summertime, and he's been spending a lot of time playing with his brother and some of his friends. And his dad came to visit us recently, so they have been able to have some special family time together, and it's awesome. So we're actually planning to move back to China soon, so there's going to be a really big change for us. So we have been talking about it at home, and I think Marcus is excited, but also a little curious about what scene will to be in there. So I'm looking forward to hear what you notice about him here, especially as we start thinking about how to help him adjust to these upcoming changes. Yes.
Wow, that's a big change, and I think that's exciting for Marcus as well. So yeah, back to the moments that really stood out me recently was during Marcus's piano session, when he was exploring the keyboards and instead of just playing random notes, he started turning one into a part of a story. So
Oh,
the lawyers see now become like a monster living in the underground.
okay.
Then he imagined that he meets a crocodile and elephant and taking train to his house and to Martin's place, and finally a cat chasing a mouse that at the highest note. It was so special that Marcus used the sound to help him remember where each note's on the piano. That's that's not easy stuff for a 5 year old, and he wasn't just creating a fun story, he was also building his memory skills and connecting music with ideas. It really showed how creative and imaginative he can be and how he can use storytelling skills to uh, for his learning. So recently, have you noticed anything about Musk doing this kind of storytelling or connecting sounds to ideas when he's at home?
Oh, so yes. So actually, at home, he sometimes make up stories when he was playing with like his toys, and he will give
Hmm.
them voice and different sounds effects, especially with cars, animals, or when he's building things with Lego. And I think it's really fun to watch how his imagination works. And when his dad was visiting, they even made up a little song together about our trips to Thailand. And Marcus was adding sound effect to go with part of the story. So I think that's pretty
Oh,
nice.
I think yeah, it sounds so interesting. So the other moment I like to share is when Marcus works on uh like the hug for his dad, which is exactly his side. He traced his body on a paper, colored in, and attached a poem in the middle. He explained that it was for his father, so good they get reunion again. And so he's thinking about he can mail this hug to his dad, so his dad can um receive his hug when they are apart. So I saw so much beautiful emotion expression in this activity. Marcus was to able to use art not only for creativity but also to communicate his feelings and maintain his connection with his family. It is also supported his fine mental skills with chasing, coloring, and cutting. So at home, does Max usually express his feelings for family members, especially they are far away?
So, yes, I think that's very much like him. And Marcus talks about his dad oftenly and sometimes asks when he will visit again. And I think he's pretty attached to his father and he likes to making drawings or small craft to give to him as a gift. And when his dad was here this summer, and Marcus was very excited and kept showing him things he made at school. And I think sometimes he used like arts and building activities as a way to share like his feeling, even when he doesn't put into words directly. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So the third moment I like to share is when Marcus and Martin invite me to see a special room.
Mm.
So so the special room is actually the bathroom at at your first floor,
Oh,
and they turn off the light, so it will be pure black inside. And inside the room, there was a glowing puzzle board on the floor, and they worked together to build a ship. And Marcus added a row of red, white, and green pegs, telling me that was the flag of Italy. And
oh,
when they
really
turned
cool.
off the lights, the whole ship glowed in the dark, and it was so beautiful. So I was really impressed with how Marcus communicate and collaborate with Martin on this project. They negotiate what to build, share materials, and celebrate the finished result together. It's like, yeah, it's like the nature cooperation skills between the twins. And Marcus also show curiosity about the cultural symbols by identifying and using Italian flag in his design. So have you noticed Marcus showing interest in working with other peers on projects or exploring like flags, countries, or other cultural symbols at home?
So first, I'm really happy to hear that like they're as a twin they're working really well. And yeah, so Marcus really enjoys doing projects with Martin. And they oftenly build Lego and sit together, like and sometimes make up like mission for their like the thing they created. And he also like still looking at map and asking about different countries. Yeah, and he even pointed like our flag out flags he recognized from books or TV. And we traveled to Thailand. He noticed a lot of different flags and signs, and he sometimes tried to draw them afterwards. So I think this is a really good point.
So now we have looked at some of Marcus's wonderful work. Now I would like um, us to think about a few goals we can work on together. Ones that can build his strengths and also can connect school and home. I have a few ideas to start with, but I would like to hear your voice so we can make sure they are realistic for your family. So the first goal I would like to work with is to expand Marcus's storytelling details. The story whether he create in music, arts, or pretend play. We see him making great connections, like turning the piano notes into characters and events. Maybe we can encourage them to add actual descriptions or more chapters to his stories, such as what does the underground look like? How does the cat chasing the mouse? So at school, we can set aside time in music or dramatic play to give him materials or prompts for him to create his own story. How might you see this working at home?
So yes, we could do that. And at home, he sometimes tells short story with his Lego or like car toys. So maybe we can ask him more questions to keep the story going.
Oh, that's great. So our goal will be Marcus's will add more details to at least two stories a month, I would say,
Mhm.
um, both at home and at school, and we will check in after 3 months.
I think that's very nice. Yeah.
So the other goal could be around teamwork. In the glowing puzzle ship activity, Marcus worked really well with Martin to play and complete a project. I think we can build on that by having him do one collaboration building or puzzle project a week. At school, this could be with a classmate during STEAM time or puzzle activities. How could you see this happening at home?
So I think he loves doing Lego with Martin, and so I think we could make that a weekend activity. So I think we can take picture of what they are building, so like he can share them with you. Yeah. How
Oh,
about that?
perfect. So our goal will be Marcus will complete one cooperative building project a week with photos to document progress. And we will review it in every 2 months, I think.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. Great ideas.
Okay. So lastly, since Marcus has shown um, huge interest in flags and
Yeah.
different countries, like when he used Italian flags in his ship design,
hmm
and you say he identified many flags in Thailand.
hmm
So maybe we could set a goal for him to explore a few new cultural symbols. So at school, we can tie these into an art project or geography activities. Would you like to do something similar at home?
Yes, I would really like to do this at home. So I think we can. So we already have a world map at home. So I think we can choose a new flag or symbol each week to learn about, and like he can draw or make craft for each one.
Ooh, I think that's wonderful. So the goal will be Marcuses will create like 3 to 5 new cultural symbol projects by the end of the term with a short explanation for each.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so these 3 goals will give Marcuses opportunities to grow his storytelling, team working, and cultural knowledge. I believe all these things he already showing strong interest in. I'll keep you updated on his progress at school, and we can share ideas back and forth to keep supporting him at home as well.
Thank you. That will be
Yeah.
really
So
helpful.
thank you. Okay. So thank you so much for meeting with me today and for sharing your thoughts about Marcus. It is clear how much you know him and important it is for us to work together and support his learning and his happiness. I'm really excited about the goals we set, building on his storytelling, team working, and interesting cultural symbols. I will keep you updated on how he's doing at school, and I'd love to hear any updates from you too at home. Let's plan to touch base again in a few months to see how Marcus is processing and to adjust our goals if we need to. So thank you so much for that us to hear your voice is so valuable, and I truly appreciate you being such an active partner in his learning journey. Is there anything you'd like to share and or ask before we wrap up today?
So, so thank you for sharing all this information with me, and I think that will be really helpful for me to getting like know him better. So I'm glad we have a clear plan right now, and I will let you know how things going at home. And I think Marcus will really enjoy these activities, and thank you for all the support, and thank you for today. Yeah, that's
Okay, thank you.
thank
So
you, thank you.
yeah. So, actually, all the best to you, to Marcus and your family. I hope you have a great tra great travel back to China, and we will support him for the rest of his school life here. Okay?
Thank you. No problem. Thank you. Okay.
Okay. That's the end of the meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye
Bye
bye. Have a
bye.
good one.